Okay, welcome to my Halloween tour. A lot of the stuff I have up all year because that's the way of a horror writer. So, I haven't had to put that much up to decorate actually. So I'll tell you where stuff's from or if I've made it, if you like anything, and then you can get that if you like it. Okay, so the first area, this is where I sit. This is my little table. Okay, so that's a gingerbread candle. Got that from Asda. That was from Primark last year in the sale. It's a Harry Potter potion bottle. He's a bit scary to some people, but I love him. He's a cat in a dress standing on a pumpkin. I had him from TK Maxx a couple of years ago now. That was from TK Maxx. This light up pumpkin in the Monstera, that was from TK Maxx. I made these this year, all of these fabric pumpkins, and they've got Unstoppables in them, so they smell nice. Harry Potter one there. I made this year. That's my diffuser, and that should have been lit. There we go. In my whale fin, I've got a couple of pine cones and a little bead garland that I made. So that's that. That's where I sit. I put this wreath. It was either from Poundland or Home Bargains this year. Put that round my staghorn fern. The poor thing. So I've got two windows in my living room. So this one was from Home Bargains about 2 years ago. There's a pumpkin candle there from TK Maxx. And I've got quite a few of these. Those are ceramic ones. I had them from Lidl ages ago. And the little leaves are from Hobbycraft. TK Maxx. That was a TY beanie of my daughter's from years ago. Lidl. I made that this year. That's a crystal ball, proper one. And there's a smoky quartz there as well. So that's in this window. Okay. I've got a witch nutcracker. That's really cute. Had that from TK Maxx this year. And that came as a set of two. The other one's the other side. They were from TK Maxx. Must be about 3 years ago now. And this was from TK this year. And look, it's got cats on. So that's gorgeous. This tinsel was from Home Bargains years ago. And these pumpkin lights, they are so old, about 10 years old. I don't even know where they come from. So this is a nutcracker, like the witch one. That I got from TK Maxx this year. That's the same as the cat that come in a pack. This is a Yankee apple candle. It's a Halloween one, and a cat holder. And this tray here, it's got leaves all over it. I got that from TK Maxx as well. I had this from Aldi a few years back. It's got its own light, but it isn't bright. This is Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch years ago. My daughter used to be mad on that, so I've got the Salem still. Cannot remember where this hamster with a pumpkin was from, but again, I've had it years. These were two black candle holders I got from Asda this year. Put a plant in one and there's a light in the other. I've got a spell book there and this candle. I tend to go out with this candle with trick-or-treaters so they can see the it's so dark where we live, so that they can see all the toffees and stuff. So this is generally sort of my silver sort of cabinety area. The other side is a bronze one. I've got two. So this silver tinsel with skulls on. Don't know what, I've had that ages. I've got this light up skull. I got that from Poundland this year. This is my spider plant, but spiders I suppose are scary, Halloweeny, but it's up all year. It's got lots of babies on it, so that needs to be near the light for the babies to grow. And that's Norbert from Harry Potter. This is a bat that I got from IKEA a couple of years ago, and I put some cotton on his wings, and there he is. So here, I've made all these this year. This is my green pumpkin area, like raw pumpkins. So there's lots of different ones there, all different fabrics. They've all got unstockables in, so that's nice. 2 little pumpkins again. These were from Poundland, these lights, this year. These are from an artist that does the front covers of my books. Some cats that we love. This pom-pom garland, I've got 2 of those. Those are from Poundland this year. Got these leaves from Hobbycraft. This is a Blythe doll. That's a witch. She's got a few outfits, and I've had that years, 15 years or something like that. So that's her. Some tinsel, I can't remember where I had that from. I've had that ages. So I made this last year. So it's an upside down sort of plastic fish or cocktail bowl from Poundland. Some cat lights from Primark, little cats. Those were from Lidl, the felt leaves. There's a cinnamon stick, string, and that is a bobble that I used to have that broke. This was from Lidl years ago, and I've had this year, and for the life of me I can't remember. It was either B&M or Home Bargains that I got that from. That cat, there he is, Halloween. I had him from TK Maxx several years ago. I put some tea lights in the fireplace because it's too warm to light the fire. This light here, behind my plant, if you can just about see him, this ghost melt is from Home Bargains this year. That one there is from Poundland. Can't remember when. Before, 8 years before. And in here I have a little pumpkin sort of cottage, and it's got a light in it, but it has to be really dark for you to see it. So that's, and I've had that years as well. Okay, so this is a Yankee holder that I've had for years with a pumpkin face on it. That's an amethyst cathedral there. These are some of my books that I have and I sell. Just a candle. And this here, I made that this year. Had this from a charity shop, this vase. Put some ribbon around it, put some lights on these, and I'd had these pumpkins and roses for a few years. I think they were all from Home Bargains. I've had that ages, I can't even remember where I had that from. I've had that pumpkin candle and I take that out all the time. That cat is a Yankee Candle one. I have him out all year, so that's always there. Under this cloche there is a pumpkin from TK Maxx. Can't remember where those gold glitter ones were from, but I knitted that one, so they're all under there. So this is a rabbit's foot fern. I'm showing it because it's people think it's like spider legs. It's not very happy actually. I overwatered it in the summer and I don't think it's going to recover, but I still keep trying. So look, it's got those, it's supposed to be rabbit's feet, but they are actually more like spider's legs. So that's always out. I like that plant. So he was from Sainsbury's a few years ago. He was from eBay. This Jellycat there, he's always out because he looks just like a cat that we lost a couple of years ago. I've had that from Poundland this year, but I think it was either £2 or £3. That's a cover to one of my books. So this is my desk where I write, desk of dreams, or at least my dreams. The first thing is this plant, this CZ Raven. I always have this here. It's just sprouted new foliage, but it is a black plant. There's not many of those about. So I have that there, and I crocheted the pot cover for that. I got this cat lamp from TK Maxx. He's always there. And my daughter bought me this candle dangler or whatever he is, and he lives on the lamp all year. So these fabric ones I made this year. I can't remember where I had that black one from. This I made last year. That is a Poundland pumpkin covered in fabric, and I can't remember when. Oh no, that they were from Home Bargains. I remember now. So there is from TK Maxx. I've had him 2 or 3 years and he always stays out. I've got a black candle. I think that was from Lidl. And this Halloween tree, I've had that this year. I think that was from Home Bargains. It wasn't a lot of money. I think it was £4.99. I've got a little pebble here they had off eBay. And I do paint pebbles, but I just couldn't do anything as delicate as that. So there he is, there. So he's there. This cat, I have him out all year, but I have him upstairs. So I have a kettle area upstairs. And he reminds me of my cat that died. But he's downstairs for today. Right, so we're on to my tiered tray. I only knew about these this year. Well, I knew about trays, but I just thought they were for cakes. So I've made it out of slate from Home Bargains and candle holders from Poundland. So I'll run from top to bottom. This tree I got from Hobbycraft, and it's black one side and gold. It was just plain wood. So I did it black one side, it's like bronzy the other. And so I had the bronzy part out when it was more autumn, and I've turned it to black. Now it's getting towards Halloween. I had this shoe from TK Maxx this year. And then I've got Lock, Stock and Barrel here. I must have had those 15 years, something like that. And they're stamps, but they get put out. This is a salt and pepper I got this year from TK Maxx. So I've got one in here and one in there. This is a little arrangement I did in an old reed diffuser bottle. And then I've got these lights this year from Poundland. And these were from Poundland. I've got quite a lot of these little pumpkins. I like those. Glittery pumpkins. Those are everywhere. This I had ages ago, this cat. He's always out as well. I can't remember where I had him from. On the next level, I've got Dark Willow from Buffy Pop. I made this pumpkin. I made this sign this year. Made that. And that was on a candle, that pumpkin, so I didn't let it go to waste and it went on there. What else have I got? Got this here, this witch. I've had this about another 15 or 20 years. So that was the right size to go on here. This sign I had from TK Maxx about 5 years ago. Little pumpkin. That's a Yankee votive holder that I've had quite a while. I think that's it on my tray. The only other thing that I've got on my desk is this cat. I had that this year, and it reminds me of my Willow that's upstairs. I've got a fat black female cat, just looks like that, and this lights up, so I love that. So that completes my working environment. Right, so we're in my kitchen now. This is a strange shelf that's by a window that's in between my kitchen and my living room. So it's quite a quaint sort of type of weird house, but I like it that way. So first we've got this one that I knit ages ago, but the cats keep playing with this one, so it's a bit worse for wear. And I knit that one as well. These were years ago. This sign, I think it was from the range a couple of years ago. This pumpkin here I made this year. That's a candle that looks gorgeous. Caramel, apple, nutmeg, cinnamon and brown sugar. But I don't really want to light it. But I've had that this year from TK Maxx. This was years ago, TK Maxx. I'm still not lit it because I want it all complete. It's a pumpkin spice one. So that's what's on this shelf. Okay, so this is my coffee station area. It's my coffee machine. Use that an awful lot. Obviously that's out all year. I put some mugs out. I think all the rest are in the dishwasher. But I do have a few autumny Halloweeny mugs, and there's a couple of lollies in there. I got this candle this year. That is absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to light it, so I probably won't this year. Save that. That was so nice. That was from TK Maxx. This is my other little tray. So I'll go through what's on here. This tree was from Lidl. It was in a set with the other on there, and I've just put a bow in on it. That was a white flower that I sort of stained a bit with acrylic paint. There's the little doggy that matches the one on the other tray. He's holding a pumpkin. He's really sweet. He's a ghost. I knit this pumpkin years ago, and I made this bead garland this year in candy cane colours. Hobbycraft again, yeah, that's right. Fabric pumpkin, but I made that a couple of years ago. This is again a little arrangement I did. I stained the white flowers and put them in there. That's Carol Pelletier. So that's Carol from The Walking Dead. And that's a little ghosty there that had the same time as the witch on the other tray. That's my hot chocolate stack there. And this was full of Lindor caramel toffees. Now it just has quite a lot of glittery pumpkins in and 2 caramel toffees. This woodwick candle I've had for years, and I just burn it a couple of hours every year, so that's lovely. There's the top to it, and so I've lit it for you lot today. Okay, these are my T2 teas. I do have quite a lot more, but I don't have space for them, and then it doesn't look neat, so I've got them in a basket in the cupboard. So there's the tea maker I have, the T2, and my other tea maker, my little one. Those are some Starbucks coffee beans that we use for the coffee maker. This was from TK Maxx. It's supposed to hold treats, I reckon, but I have it out all year. And I have this out all year. And I have this out all year. So all those are all out because they remind me of my black cats. So that one always has eggs and the other two whole treats. Here is, I got that from TK Maxx, I think last year, and there's a little candle in him. And all these are real squash, white, orange there. And there's my fruit bowl. I've got a couple of syrups out, although, you know, I do change them according to the season. So I've got iced cinnamon roll and pumpkin caramel scone out at the moment. Right, so this is halfway up my stairs. Got this, I think it was from Poundland this year. Little tea light holder. I've got this gold glittery pumpkin. I've had this a while, I don't know where that was from. It's kind of like a bronzy, orangey colour, it's lovely. That's a Lidl pumpkin, the TK Maxx candle. I've got a strand here that hangs down. It's got hedgehogs on and stuff. That was from Lidl, and leaves. So this I've had years, probably 10 years at least. It had biscuits in, and then it said it was sort of a luminary. So I love it. So I have that on. That's got a tea light in it. This is just a plant, but I've put a pine cone, a little pumpkin and a leaf in it. There's another strand here that's got squirrels on it, and two pumpkins, both from TK Maxx. Both I've had years. A great big huge Hessian sack one and a little witch one. Okay, so this is by my kitchen sink, looking out to the back garden. Over here I have a Sensi, like a burner. I've had that a few years, that's always out. Have a ghost tea light holder here. I think he was from Poundland. Not this year, another year. I made that fall sign this year out of some Jenga blocks and some paper. And this here, I stained some white flowers from an old faux bouquet, all white, but I'd stained them orange and yellow and autumn colours and put them into a brown glass. So there is my Wickford trick or treat candle, which I haven't lit yet. A Haworthia plant. This is a banana tree. And there's my pumpkin, Scrub Daddy. And there is my Halloween fairy liquid. I've used half of it, it isn't going to last. So that's the end of my Halloween tour. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, like, share and subscribe for more content to your inbox like this. See you next time. Bye.